If you want to learn how to get free products, work from anywhere in the world, and make $5,000 to $10,000 a month without followers or experience as a content creator, then watch this video. Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Andrew Shin, and I'm a full-time UGC creator, consistently earning $20,000 a month, working with brands like Nike, Adidas, and Champ Sports to create content. In the next couple minutes, I'll share with you guys how to get started with user-generated content using just an iPhone. But before I do that, give me 2 seconds to share my story. Exactly a year ago, I was working a cushy 9-to-5 sales job. And while I hated walking into a freezing cold office with no windows and barely having any free time for myself, what I hated the absolute most was knowing exactly what my schedule would look like for the next 40 plus years. Fast forward to today, and I'm living in my dream high-rise, working with my dream brands, and I have the freedom to work from anywhere in the world. So how did I do it? Well, ever since high school, I wanted to make money from social media, and then came university, and then corporate. And despite scrolling and constantly seeing people make thousands a month online, I never really took action because honestly, I didn't know where to start. And it got to the point where corporate had me so mentally drained and stuck in a cycle that I literally began praying to God. And so like so many other people, I tried side hustles like dropshipping, affiliate marketing, but nothing really stuck. I remember one night working in my tiny studio apartment, searching up ways to make money online, and I kept seeing videos about UGC. And what was so alluring about this was the fact that these creators would get large hauls of free packages, and not just that, they would actually get paid to create content with them. That always piqued my interest. Naturally, my feed became full of UGC creators making $5,000, $10,000, even $20,000 a month, and they weren't influencers. I would even check their pages and they didn't have huge followings. They were just creators creating content for brands. And despite all that, even after months of seeing these UGC creators, I still convinced myself that I didn't have what it took. But let me be the first to tell you guys, you're only capable of making the amount of money and living the exact lifestyle you think you're deserving of. So with nothing to lose, I created my first UGC portfolio, applied to create content for brands, and within my first 3 weeks of doing UGC, I made $2,085. To put that in perspective, I just paid half of my monthly salary from 3 videos I filmed on my iPhone. And this is when it all clicked for me. If I could just get more brand deals, I could scale and have the financial and location freedom I always desired. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys the exact blueprint that took me from corporate employee to a full-time UGC creator in under a year. The 2 questions I get asked all the time are, do I have to have followers to start UGC? And do I have to post the content on my own page? The answer to both is no. To reiterate, you don't have to have followers to start this, and you don't even have to post the content on your own page. You simply get paid to create the content, and then the brand posts it on their own social media page. And you might be wondering, why would a brand hire a creator like yourself versus a traditional media agency? Well, apart from the fact that consumers prefer reviews from other consumers, brands save so much more money working with a single creator rather than an entire production studio. See, the truth is you don't have to be an influencer to make money online anymore. What you do need is an impossible to script structure as a UGC creator. And this isn't just theory, here's proof from students I've actually helped. This is Daniel, who landed $25,000 worth of UGC deals in just 30 days. Before working with myself, Daniel was regularly posting content but making $0 from it. In other words, he was posting for free. So I restructured his pitching strategy, and now his largest deal to date is $13,000 from a single brand. Or Bree, who made $3,500 in her first month as a creator. And despite starting UGC for the first time, Bree was able to land 2 major retainer deals in just her first couple weeks of starting. And I want to clarify, this isn't just luck, it's a repeatable system. And if you're not currently using it, you're making it a lot harder on yourself than it needs to be. And that's exactly what we're going to fix in this video right now. Before I break down my 5-step process to making $5,000 a month as a UGC creator, I want to reiterate who this video is actually directed towards. Again, this video is for you if you want to make $5,000 a month and beyond, receive products from brands you actually love, collaborate with respected brands, and work from anywhere in the world. On the other hand, if you just want free products with 0 effort, you want results overnight, and you're unwilling to be on camera, this video is not for you. Right, so here it is. Step 1 to finding success as a UGC creator without followers is leveraging my plug-and-play systems. Every UGC creator needs a portfolio or a media kit. Think of it as your resume when you're applying for a job. I give you guys direct access to copy my exact UGC portfolio and pitching templates that get me paid $20,000 every single month. Personally, I'm not allergic to making money, so I want to help you guys do the exact same as quickly as possible. When it comes to pitching brands, don't just rely on DMing them to land brand deals. Actually learn the 4 methods to maximizing your UGC income. The 4 ways to land a deal are DMing, emailing, UGC platforms, and UGC agencies. Thankfully, I teach you guys all 4 in detail. And these methods are foolproof. Just ask Tamara, who had no idea what to charge brands when she first started, and only 2 days in, she landed her first 2 brand deals, all while working a full-time job in HR. Or Patrick, who initially didn't know where to find brands and just landed his first ever brand deal for $2,000. In relation to landing brand deals, so many creators feel like an imposter when charging brands because they're worried of scaring off a brand and potentially losing a brand deal. So if you're still settling for free products in exchange for content, this is directed towards you. A single video can make a brand hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're still over here afraid to charge $250. Unless you hate money, you need to learn how to confidently pitch brands through my negotiation and positioning series. Step number 4 of my UGC Mastery program is to actually surround yourself with other coaches and creators, because at the end of the day, you don't need more information, what you need is accountability. To give you guys different perspectives, I brought on 3 other coaches who join me in leading live calls every single week. And these aren't just random people either. They're experts in personal branding and content creation, consistently making thousands a month from UGC. One of them is Evan Alberto, a creator who literally became a millionaire from content. All that to say, you're learning from people who've actually done it. The last component to making $5,000 a month and beyond as a UGC creator is what I call the Content Accelerator series. Because UGC is not just about landing brand deals, it's actually about keeping them, we want to make sure you know how to create highly compelling content that actually converts and makes brands come back to you again and again. For those looking to build a personal brand, we also provide guidance on how to position yourself so when these brands encounter you, they see someone who's professional, reliable, and in demand. Again, if you think these results are lucky or you just don't have time to replicate them, consider Mike, who just landed his first UGC deal ever for $2,000 while working a part-time job at a grocery store. Or Letitia, who works full-time as a photographer and still managed to land her first ever brand deal for $1,000. If you're interested in how we can give you the exact same systems, strategy, and structure we use to give our students results like these without having followers or experience as a content creator, then all you need to do is book a call with my team and we'll see if it's a good fit. Again, if you're serious about diversifying your income and making $5,000 to $10,000 a month from your iPhone, take the first step today and book a call.